BBMP corporator N.R. Ramesh has come forth with a fresh set of allegations against R.V. Devraj, and this time it's about a BBMP land worth crores of rupees.
Yadiyur corporator N.R. Ramesh has once again trained his guns on Chikpet MLA R.V. Devraj. This time it is about illegal acquisition of land over 8,000 square feet in size. This land belongs to BBMP. In a press conference today, the BBMP corporator produced documents which he claims are proof of R.V. Devraj's illegal activities. This is how it all began. The city corporation acquired 5,211 square feet of land which belonged to M.A. Krishnamurthy in 1976. This was done for the construction of a link road near Siddhaya Road. The corporation compensated Krishnamurthy by giving him 2,763 square feet elsewhere in the city. Even though Krishnamurthy handed over the land to the city corporation, he went ahead and gave the GPA or general power of attorney to a third party called K.K. Sabharwal. This is where R.V. Devraj steps into the picture. N.R. Ramesh alleges that this land was later registered in the name of R.V. Devraj's wife in 2003. N.R. Ramesh has also accused former corporator T.V. Prabhu of having a hand in this. According to Ramesh, the land was illegally registered in the names of Devraj and Prabhu. But that is not all. Adjacent to the 2,763 square feet of land which was given to Krishnamurthy as compensation was another piece of land measuring 3,299.4 square feet. This was owned by the BBMP. It was leased to one Muralidhar Singh for a period of 35 years. N.R. Ramesh is now alleging that this land too was illegally acquired by Devraj after the 35 years lease period ended.
R.V. Devraj ಅವರು ಟಿ.ವಿ. ಪ್ರಭು ಅವರು ನಕಲಿ ದಾಖಲೆಗಳನ್ನು ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಪಾಲಿಕೆಗೆ ಸೇರಿದಂಥ ಸುಮಾರು 40 ಕೋಟಿ ರೂಪಾಯಿಗಿಂತಲೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಸರ್ಕಾರಿ ದರ ಬೆಲೆ ಬಾಳುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ, ಎರಡು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿಗಳನ್ನು ಅವರ ಹೆಸರಿಗೆ ನಕಲಿ ದಾಖಲೆಗಳನ್ನು ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವಿಷಯಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟ ಹಾಗೆ ನಿನ್ನೆ ದಿವಸ ನಾನು BMTFಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ಆಯುಕ್ತರಿಗೆ ದೂರನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. BMTF ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಮೊಕದ್ದಮೆ ದಾಖಲು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡಿದೆ.
N.R. Ramesh does not seem to shy away from making allegations and has also handed over the proof to the BBMP and BMTF. He has registered a complaint with the BMTF and has asked the Palike Commissioner to look into the matter. When asked about it though, one of the accused, T.V. Prabhu, refuted the allegation stating that they had legally bought the land following all required procedures.
ನಾವು ತಗೊಂಡಿರೋದು 2003ರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಲೀಗಲ್ ಒಪಿನಿಯನ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಲಾಯರ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಲೀಗಲ್ ಒಪಿನಿಯನ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಏನು ತೊಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಒಬ್ಬ ಸಿಟಿ ಸರ್ವೆಲ್ ಇದೆಯಾ, ಅವರಿಂದ ಯಾರು ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದರು, ಅದರಿಂದ ಯಾರು ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟಾಗಿ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಲೀಗಲ್ ಒಪಿನಿಯನ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸರಿ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರಿಂದ ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ಜಾಗ ಇದು. ಏನು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಯಾರೇನು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಅದಕ್ಕೇನಿದೆ, ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ.
N.R. Ramesh went ahead and accused the Palike for not keeping a tab on their leased property and turning a blind eye to the whole matter.
ಆಸ್ತಿಗಳ ವಿಭಾಗ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ಇವರ ಕೆಲಸ ಅದು, ಅವರು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ನಾವು ಹೇಳಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ತೋರಿಸ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಲೀಸ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಮುಗಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಮ್ಮ ವಶಕ್ಕೆ ತಗೋಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ
Numerous commercial establishments. N.R. Ramesh has agreed to fully cooperate with the investigations as long as the accused are brought to justice. Pramod, News9, Bengaluru.
And well, a jewellery shop owner who was abducted by a few miscreants last night was rescued today by the HAL police. The abductors had demanded 2 lakh rupees as a ransom for his release.
At 10:30 last night, when Ram Dayal, the owner of Suguna Jewellery in Doddanekundi, downed his shutters, he was abducted. He was on his way to his house when the abductors had dragged him into their vehicle. Later, they tied his legs and hands, forced Ram Dayal to call his family members to arrange rupees 1 crore as ransom to release him. When Ram Dayal told them that his family did not have so much money as they were small-time businessmen, the kidnappers reduced the amount to 10 lakh rupees. But Dayal continued to bargain with his abductors, and finally they agreed to take 2 lakh rupees for his release. Later, Ram Dayal called his brother Deen Dayal and informed that he was abducted and sought him to arrange rupees 2 lakh for his release.
ಅದೇ ನಾವು ಅಂಗಡಿ ಬಾಗಿಲಾಗಿ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೋ ಒಂದು ಜನ ಬಂದೆ ನನ್ನ ಗಾಡಿಗೆ ನಿಲ್ಸಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ಗಾಡಿ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸೋ ಸೇಟು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಗಾಡಿ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಯಾರಪ್ಪ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ನಾವು ಪೊಲೀಸವನು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡಾಗೆ ಗಾಡಿಯಿಂದ ಇಳಿದು ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್ ಯಾವ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರು ಹಂಗೆ ನಾವು ಮಾತಾಡ್ಸೋಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವ ಸ್ಕಾರ್ಪಿಯೋ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅವ್ರು ಇತ್ತು ಹಾಕಿ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇವ್ರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತೊಗೊಂಡೋಗಿದೆ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
On his part, Deen Dayal not only arranged the money but also went to the HAL police station and filed a complaint. The police immediately swung into action and spread the net to nab the culprits.
ಹೊಸಕೋಟೆ ರೋಡಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಅರ್ಧ ಗಂಟೆ ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ನಂತರ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಅವರ ಆರೋಪಿಗಳು ಇನ್ನು ಪೊಲೀಸ್ನವ್ರು ಬಿಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಒಂದು ಗಾಡಿ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಸ್ಕೇಪ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. 3 ಜನ ಎಸ್ಕೇಪ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ, ಒಬ್ಬ ಸಿಗಾಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಒಬ್ಬನ್ನ ಪೊಲೀಸವರು ಮತ್ತು ಈ ವೈಷ್ಣವ್ ಕಡೆಯ ಹುಡುಗರು ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಆಗಿದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಈಗ ವೈಷ್ಣವ್ ಅಂತ ಏನಿದ್ದ ರಾಮ್ ದಯಾಳ್ ವೈಷ್ಣವ್ ಅವನು ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಸ್ಟಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ.
ಏನು ಸರ್ ಇವರು?
But the kidnappers had asked Deen Dayal to come to the Medahalli ring road with the cash. The police closed the roads from all directions and sent Deen Dayal to hand over the money and get his brother released. Once the police realized that they had released Ram Dayal, they tried to catch them. But the abductors were successful in speeding away in their SUV. The police then began chasing, after which the abductors abandoned the vehicle and started to run. The police have apprehended one of the kidnappers, who has been identified as Madhu. They have seized the abandoned SUV too. The police said that they were confident of nabbing the other 3 kidnappers. C.R. Manjunath, News9, Bengaluru.
And moving on, for the first time ever, 3 sitting MPs have been booked by the CBI on charges of corruption. Here's more on the scam that is spelling trouble for these MPs.
CBI has filed cases against 3 MPs and 3 former MPs of Rajya Sabha on the leave travel concession scam. D. Bandyopadhyay of Trinamool Congress, Brajesh Pathak of BSP and Lakshmi Lian of Mizo National Front are the 3 sitting MPs who have been named in the scam along with some travel agents. Former Rajya Sabha members JPM Singh of BJP, Mahmood Madani of RLD and Renu Pradhan of BJP are the other accused in the scam. The CBI report says that the travel refunds were allegedly claimed by the MPs through forged bills. The report further exposes that all the MPs submitted fake tickets and boarding passes, after which they got the full fare reimbursed for their trips. To add to the shocker, most of the MPs got reimbursed 3 to 4 times for the same trip. The CBI is conducting raids in 10 places in Delhi and Odisha at the residences of politicians and some travel agents who have been named in the case. This is a racket run by corrupt travel agencies. My colleague is innocent, but we will cooperate to bust the travel agency scam. This is the first case registered by the CBI in the LTC scam after the FIR was booked in November 2013. JDU Rajya Sabha member Anil Kumar Sahni was then named in the FIR for allegedly draining the exchequer of 9.5 lakh rupees after presenting fake air tickets and boarding passes. The LTC scam came into picture after the vigilance team of Air India arrested a man at Kolkata airport in March last year with 600 blank boarding passes of the airline in his possession. A News9 report.
And global factors did the markets in on Friday. Fears of a splinter group of Al-Qaeda gaining control in Iraq as well as the ongoing tensions in Ukraine drove fear among investors, notably in India.
The biggest culprit is now oil. Brent crude prices have risen by $6 to $7 a barrel, and that is bad news for India, Asia's 3rd largest economy, which depends on external supplies to meet its consumption needs. Besides fears of supply disruption, an upward revision in domestic oil prices can't be ruled out if the tension persists. News of rise in global crude prices is perhaps the first test for the new government in Delhi. As we speak, the union government has indicated that it does not plan to do away with either the subsidy or the number of subsidized LPG cylinders. And this fear from oil was the nemesis to the stock markets on Friday, with the Sensex shutting shop down 348 points at 25,228 points, while the Nifty closed down 108 points at 7,542 points. While many stocks ended on Friday in the red, Infosys ended up 12 rupees at 3,187 rupees on the NSE. Predictably, the fears of a rise in oil prices landed hard on the Indian rupee. The rupee ended Friday at 59.76 rupees against the dollar, up a stiff 51 paise compared to Thursday's closing. Both silver and gold prices were on the rise as investors chose more secure investment options in lieu of equities. The market is edgy. Now all eyes will be on the US Federal Reserve meeting due next week. If the US Fed indicates that the US economic recovery is robust, investors would naturally prefer to shun emerging markets like India. A News9 report.
And while under attack over funding the trip of 6 of its MLAs to Brazil to watch the Football World Cup, the Goa government decided to cancel the junket. The legislators had decided to pick up the tab for the visit themselves earlier today. The opposition Congress said it would only believe them if an official notification confirmed their decision. The proposed Brazil visit of the 6 MLAs, including Ministers Ramesh Tavadkar, who is of course from Sports Fisheries Minister Avartano Furtado, as well as Power Minister Milind Naik, had sparked a row after it became public that the state sports department had sanctioned 89 lakh rupees for the tour. The Congress termed the trip a wasteful expenditure and sought Prime Minister Narendra Modi's intervention to stop the junket, although Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar had defended the decision and described it as an investment.